If you want to see a movie this weekend, you can sit in a packed theater or you can feel the evening air on a summer night. There may not be as many drive-in theaters as there used to be, but we still have one option in the Ohio Valley. Colin Roos takes us to Chester to see how it's lasted through all of the cinematic change.
Monster flicks and first dates. That was what going to the movies was all about when Americans first began to park in drive-in lots in the 1950s. Hilltop Drive-In was one of the many that met the demand in West Virginia. And after 70 years of gas shortages, home movies, and streaming, it's still going strong. The theater has been around since 1950 at the drive-in industry's peak, and although there are only about 150 left in the country today, Hilltop still gets first-run films for the movie-going audiences of today.
And you used to be able to change movies every day, but they were shorts. They were only like half an hour long, and you would get 3 or 4, maybe 6 movies at a time.
Katie Beaver has been around film reels her entire life. Her father was one of the first projectionists when the theater opened, before eventually buying it in 1988. They've kept it in the family since then, and it's fittingly remained family-oriented. She says they're almost always able to show the latest releases, which keeps ticket sales high. Just ask the concession stand.
Oh my gosh, we can go through 50 pounds of popcorn in a night.
Even 7 decades worth of technological changes hasn't stopped Hilltop. They upgraded from 35mm to digital 7 years ago, with a hard drive bank replacing the film canister. Even COVID didn't present a problem when they were forced to show older movies.
And to see Jaws on the big screen. Now let me tell you, I was never afraid of that movie until I saw it on the big screen. It's like, oh my God.
They're one of only 6 options you have in the entire Mountain State to stay in your car and watch a movie. And that survival among the competition lets them give their customers an experience no multiplex can offer.
The freedom and able to eat in your car or sit outside and enjoy the air and not having to be cooped up, that's epic. It's extremely peaceful.
And even with Netflix and Amazon, it still has much to give to the modern movie viewer, as it's the only place where the cool summer breeze meets cinematic magic. Reporting in Chester, I'm Colin Roos, working for you.
If you're in the mood to check out their big screen on this Summer Lake Friday night, they will be showing Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and Ant-Man and the Wasp starting at 8:30.